All right, we're gonna dive right in and see what happens here. Indeed. Eh, I don't want it. Not on me anyways. I have a feeling I should probably go fishing today. Probably. Ghost Wolf, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Oh, I can. Sweet. How well can you guys hear me? Is it coming through pretty okay? I hope so. Definitely had an oopsie happen. So. You gotten that much done? God damn. I'm on fire. Maybe not here. 2 minutes. I don't even know. Yet. Also, this is starting to hurt my eyes. I don't know why, but it is. I might not be able to starting tonight. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this system. Oh, wrong way. Hey, a sprinkler that I don't need. Hey, how wonderful. Oh yeah, for everybody else, Puddin is having an absolutely colossal meltdown. She's hiding at the moment and very angry. It's... Yes, I did move today. I had to. Like, I'm happy that I found this place. It's actually a really big room too. Problem is, I'm on Wi-Fi right now, and there's this is the only place in this room that it actually works. But because, like, at the other side of the room, the Wi-Fi had like 1 bar, and I was getting less than 3 MB per second download. It's pretty bad. I'm not all sure what I can play and stream. I definitely know I really can't have a bunch of streams up anymore, though. How's the vacation? Are you back already? You back already? I think I get like 35 to 40 here. So, ooh, 4 more days. Enjoy it. It was actually sunny today. It wasn't too bad. I do like this area a little bit more. It's much quieter. This room is fucking huge, to be truthful. Like, I thought it was about the same size as the other one, but the other one's just really oddballish. But no, like, this room has a lot more space. Like, the bed takes up so little of this room space. It's nice. The desk I was using though was Richard's, and he didn't want me to take it. So right now I have my entire setup as being on 2 bookshelves. So that's fun. Did RC tell you what I said about the picture he sent me? Oh my god, you guys look so good! And I got kisses. I'm hoping you're giving those kisses to me, because I'm gonna take this thing for me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I spent my day moving. We did go get sushi afterwards. I paid for it this time. The last time we went and had sushi, he did that for my early birthday present. His birthday was the 23rd, so... But because he helped me do all the moving and driving and stuff, I offered to take him out to sushi. And it was really good. Spent a bit. I also brought home some sushi to have later tonight, because I also don't have very much for food left, because I cleared and ate down for the last like 3 weeks most of what I had food wise, because I didn't want to just be trucking a bunch of food too, so I kind of went through it. Well, there was that, and the fact that I wasn't sure if I was going to be homeless, because I was struggling to find a place. Now I'm jobless instead, so there's that. Is I'm a dumbass. Not really. I still stand by what I did. It's only dumb because of the fact that the job market's actually shit right now. I never claimed to be the brightest bulb in the bunch. On top of it, it didn't help that I had all the stress of not finding a home. That was like, it started because I still hadn't found a home. And I had to let Sunny go. Sunny has a new home now. Actually, he has a really nice new home. They got him a giant ass fucking cage. Like a flight cage, a big parrot cage. So he's got a lot of space. He has a lot of people to chat with him. So I'm hoping he's actually happy because that was my goal. I don't know. The world's just going to shit. So part of my give a fuck is just entirely broken. Oh yeah, and then my period started 5 days early now. So apparently that probably didn't help either. It's always the week before the period that I'm the meanest, I guess. Oh, and then I always remember that I am subconsciously mourning my mother's death during this period of time. That's crotchety. I know these things about myself, but sometimes I fail to stop them from interfering. I am human. I am human. So. What time is it? Okay, I have plenty of time. I think it was the red snapper. And maybe a tuna. I might have needed a tuna. Maybe. Did you leave me already? You left me. If you are here, though, can you hear me pretty okay? I had an oopsie with a dongle going missing. And I've had to try making a makeshift way of dealing with things. Pokemon alert, guys. Why do I feel like I'm not going to be able to do this? I kind of want to try. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to. I feel like it just eats up so much of the net. I really wish Pudding would just get over whatever tantrum she's throwing. It's so annoying. Oh, yeah, go pull up. Ryu, thanks for the raid, honey. How was the stream? I hope everybody's doing well. For those new here, my name is Zyniza. I go by Z, Zy, Zen, or Ivy, though. Any of those are fine. I am a variety streamer. I'm trying out the new net at my new place, so I'm hoping it's gonna work out pretty okay. I'm hoping you can hear me pretty well. I don't know. I'm trying out that too. Lyra Maru, thank you for the read. Welcome on in. How was the stream? Ooh, what do we want to get rid of here? Like, thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. How was the stream? Thank you, Ryu. Yay, hugs. I do like hugs. Thank you, Ryu. I'm working on them. I'm definitely working on them. I appreciate it, Ryu. I'm happy I got to stream. I don't know how long I'll stream for. Because I try to spend my birthday on stream. At least some of it. I spent most of the day moving, so the bread. Get to that. Thank you, honey. How are you doing? How have you been? How's life treating you? Oh, did I get all the ocean? Oh man, I was supposed to be somewhere else then, fishing. Rip. Rip. I didn't even think about the fact I probably should have. I could have just checked. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Mistakes were made. I don't need all these fish then. Sit down here. Are you still at work? You see how big this room is? No, I don't want to eat the blueberry. Thank you. Please. Waiting on the last truck to be moved? I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Richard and I moved around everything in a U-Haul van, and that was kind of fun, kind of not. 3 years is a bit. And I am absolutely grateful for our 3 years, honey. And it's funny because Skills messaged me today and wished me a happy birthday. His birthday's on the 5th, just as a heads up, of April. And he said a very sweet thing to me, and I offered to be his like a sister to him. I don't have a whole hell of a lot of family much left. So some of you are definitely my family. My brother did actually this year. He did remember and he messaged me happy birthday. He was actually the first person today to message me happy birthday. He said, "Just being here, I cannot stress enough that anybody coming and just spending time with me on my birthday is the most. I don't even know how to put it. My birthday has probably been one of the most loneliest days for me, next to Christmas. Because as I mentioned it earlier, I actually spent my 12th birthday in the hospital with my mother. Uh, it's okay, Sid. I'm bad with birthdays too. That's why I had to ask you like 10 million times about yours. I knew about when Skills was, but I had to ask him again today. I thought maybe the 4th. I was a day off. Don't worry. But my birthdays, and then on top of it, as I've had to go through uh unraveling some of my childhood and healing from some of my childhood, I also realized that my family had a habit of ruining my birthdays. And then not just ruining my birthdays, but then blaming me for being unhappy on my birthdays. Um, Of which, even if I was just unhappy for whatever reason, I now that I'm an adult, and this goes for anybody who's listening. If you want to be unhappy on your birthday and someone's trying to like make you feel doubly bad because you're not happy on your birthday, because they expect you to entertain them on your birthday, which is um yeah, that's a problem. It kind of reminds me of that old song. It's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to. Like that is real. Hasted. I don't know how many things I forgot today. I lost a very important dongle to me too in the move. So, um, but yeah. So you just being here on my birthday is like anybody else who's here. Um, I'm I'm at a stage in my life, especially now that I know more discernment, uh, and understand more red flags and how to have more healthy relationships. I am now looking to build a community where we share mutual care. That's my next goal. I want to have a community built with people who mutually care for one another. And almost like a family, if not, the family you choose. What do you mean? He said, I'm so confused. Can you guys hear me okay? Just to ask. Because I don't think my mic for the stream is coming from this. I'm a little scared because I think it's actually coming from uh my camera, which is really scary, but something 14, 15, or 16 of this month, you mean? Is that thank you, Ryu. I appreciate that. Is that what you mean? Or of April, that is? Pokemon alert, guys. Get your Pokemons. Yeah, right now there's nothing up on these walls, and there's not really anything I can do about it. I lost my dongle, so this is not wanting to register. And if I do have this put in just the spot that's for a microphone, then I can't hear through it. I needed my dongle and I lost it. And I don't know if it'll be found. This sucks. Um, yeah. I also don't have a desk anymore. I'm using two bookshelves at the moment, and my net is not quite as good. I'm on Wi-Fi. So we're going to be doing our best with what we've got. Hopefully, I'll be able to like sort everything. I will say, Puddin is having a full blown meltdown. She is extremely angry at the moment and hiding. She was hiding primarily in the bathroom. And then when I went to the bathroom, the toilet has a very god awful, like screeching sound it makes. And she was hiding underneath it and then decided she didn't want to hide underneath it. Um, she was just as repulsed by the sound of the toilet as I was. I like this room. It is much bigger than the last, better layout. Um, like it's spaceful. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember trying to help you a little bit with that. I am trying not to. Kind of trying to just go with the flow. It's a little weird. Yeah, I moved today. I full on. This is the new room. Um, that's what I'm gonna do though. I can't. So this is part of it. That's the bathroom, bookshelf, door. That's a window. All my plants are over there. I haven't gotten all the air plants out. It's not too much. I gotta go. Keep it ready. But Hasted, I don't think you were here the other day. So I did find housing. And then I proceeded to not accept some shitty behavior at my work and got fired because I called it. And it happened to be by my manager. And I'm not 100% sure if that was retaliation or not, but uh yeah, I am jobless now. So thankfully, I mean, I have many months to pay up here, so I should be able to find something. And it should be easier to find something given the fact that I now have a year history. I literally just had my year anniversary at the job too, so that kind of sucks. Um, but I'm not really upset about it. I kind of feel free. I did had to come to terms with realizing that the small ping of shame that I had with it, um, with losing it, I had to sit with it because I realized that the only reason why I cared about losing the job wasn't even so much my bills or how difficult it's going to be to find another job, but um, more that I felt shame of anybody finding out that I lost my job. And I realized I had to unpack that because it's, I shouldn't have any shame for it. I'm slowly like unraveling all these different things that are back to, like I talked about the other day, insecurities. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have you decided you are going to be so shit now, little one? Anyways, so like I know you missed that because you were live, Hasted. If you get a chance, I highly recommend. I also put it up on YouTube, watching Saturday's stream because I spent, I think, 4 hours going on hard pills to swallow, insecurities, how to deal with insecurities, a few other things, but just to like stop back by there. I mean, technically, he said it was not the best idea for me either. But I, with the way our country is and the thing that was said to me, I was trying to be polite originally with the person who first said something and just try sharing information because it was very clear to me that while I was looking at homelessness, they not only were not taking it serious, but they were downplaying it as a more, they were trying to be nice in the advice that they were giving, but the advice that they were giving meant that homelessness was a viable choice over the option of having housing and a job. Um, and for me at this point, even though their intent was definitely with care, and options, I feel like part of our problem in our country is a massive disconnect, especially from homelessness. And the disconnect that you need to be able to have a job and a home for to have either one of those. Like they are entirely combined for the most part. There are people who make it worth living out of a vehicle and so forth, but it's very difficult. And there's a lot of people who don't have a vehicle. It behooves me how many people first think, well, just live out of your car. I had a person who was interested in Sunny say that to me. Why don't you just live out of your car? I don't have a car. Like, for you to think your first intent when someone's like, I'm about to be homeless, to think that they could just live out of a car, it's so privileged. But then because I said those things, and I had talked about it with a customer, which was the big problem. That was the big problem. I got reprimanded the following weekend. And during the reprimanding was where things really got bad because they told me I said things I didn't say. Then they called me a liar on something else and didn't use the actual term liar. They actually said that they didn't believe me, which for anybody who should know, if you don't believe someone, that means that they are a liar in your eyes. Those two things go hand in hand. And then the last thing they did was gaslight me about the entire situation. And I got through the conversation and I got through work, but then I got home and I started getting pissed when I had realized that I was gaslit. I was called a liar, and I was being manipulated about a few other things. And I kind of called them and gave them in our group chat. I wrote it out to all of them, and I'm like, this isn't sitting right with me. So this happened, and this is how this, and this, and that's not okay. And then I was immediately fired. So, Ivy's big mouth getting her in trouble again. But as I discussed last Saturday, I truly believe that for a lot of reasons, as I've stated, there are a lot of small reasons that have built up to the reason why our country is the way it is. But another one is because people do not stand up. They don't speak. They don't make waves. They don't make... Everybody is sitting in too much fear right now. And I get it's a very real fear, as I am someone who looked at homelessness. And now I'm jobless, but in a home. But nothing changes if everyone wants to sit in a fearful state of being and not do anything. And sadly, in the moment that all that went down, I knew, because I had been struggling the last month, the last year, ever since I left the abuse, and I was starting to work more on my brain and unravel insecurities and manipulations and programs in my brain. One of the things that I kept coming across was trying to figure out, who the fuck am I? Because when you've spent so much of your life catering your life to what everyone else thinks, wants, believes, if you cater to people peer pressuring you, if you cater to people going, you shouldn't like that, and so forth, and you cater to it all, when you finally get to a point where you're like, I can't do this, I don't want to do this anymore. Once you start unraveling that, it's like, well, who am I? What do I like? Because everything, I realized that there are so many things that I used to like, and I stopped liking them because that's not what everybody else liked to get along. So what do I like? What do I like doing? Who am I? If once I pulled down everything else that I had become to people please everyone, my family, my friends, my work, my coworkers, and I mean over the years, not recently, but over all the fucking years, unraveling piece by piece trying to think back to my childhood. What did I like as a child? And weirdly enough, and I think I only started recently figuring it out. Um, I liked exercising. Like I liked climbing. I loved wall climbing. I loved swimming. I loved uh, running. I was in track at one point. I climbed swing set poles all the fucking time. I loved swinging. I loved playing. I was a very active child, and at the same time, I was still uh, chunky, and that was the other thing. Like I to unravel all these years later that I was bullied by my own parents and siblings about being chunky while I was more active than anybody else in the house. I did so much activities. I was built. That I had to unravel. So now I realize, when people are like, why are you walking home if you're in pain? I had coworkers ask me that all the time because I would. I would walk home while I was in pain, while my leg was fucking hurting because I liked the walk. I liked doing it. So I found one thing that I missed, and I'm completely out of shape. My body is completely out of shape because I let it fucking go. I let it fucking go, the things that I enjoy, just to try blending in and trying to be a part of people in society. And now I'm still trying to just find it all. So in the moment with them at work, I realized as I was looking at the big picture that almost no one fucking looks at. Everybody wants to stay at the small picture. I was looking at the big picture of how we are where we are because people don't say anything. And I realized that's what I do, though. I remembered back when I was in high school. I was the one who started the conversations that no one else wanted to do. No one else wanted to touch. No one else wanted to think about. I was always the one to point things out. So that is something else. Thanks to my work recently, well, my ex-work recently, I got to remember one thing about myself, which is I don't really have the same fear. Like I learned that. I learned that from everybody else. I didn't start with that. No one starts with fear, by the way. None of us do. It's taught. Um or learned by accident. Like I remember burning my finger on and this happened with a lot of us back then. Not anymore because they're not in cars, but the little lighter thing, yeah, I burned my finger on that. I was one of those kids who had to fuck around and find out. Man, I remember going for dives off of high cliffs into the river in Hermiston, Oregon. And I remember a bunch of adults at that time watched this like 7-year-old kid go all the way up to this cliff, and none of them could believe I was going to jump off. And I did it multiple times. I used to high jump all the time. It was such a fucking rush. That was me as a kid. And through bullying and events that depressed me, I lost all drive. I'm so mad that I was bullied for being fat while I was I was so athletic. I was so fucking athletic, which meant that I was so fucking healthy. So to be bullied for, you know, when you finally go through and you unravel the things that, unless you grew up in a healthy household, and even then, I am actually, because of the way our society is, I actually truly believe that no one fully is growing up in healthy households or in our, in the 80s, 90s era. I think there's a lot of the kids now that are growing up in a bit healthier households. There's a lot more good things that are being done and not as stifling of curiosity, not as much yelling, not as much abusing and shutting down uh, children's developmental curiosities, which I think is extremely important. A lot of us we grew up, and a lot of prior generations grew up with the mentality that children should be seen and not heard. Um, Children should not be like doing things that cause problems. Um, like, and it stifles a lot. Children are still human beings. It's one thing to direct them and mold them and help them understand their feelings and understand things. It's a whole nother thing to expect them to be an adult in a child's body. That's the other thing. Like, I think a lot of people have come to like think about more recently. Like, what it comes down to in a lot of abusive families is when you're a child, the adults are expecting you to have a level of emotional intelligence that they themselves don't even have, which is laughable at best. Um, I'm so happy that you're no longer being a little shit that wants to hide in a corner. Yeah, at any rate. So yeah, I spoke up. I said things and I got fired for it. So I probably shouldn't have, but hindsight's 2020, don't you know? At the same time, I don't know that I would change it because again, we're sitting in a country that are run by cannibal, pedophile, rapists. We didn't get here just by them. Our complacency to systems that dehumanize, degrade, and devalue human beings is what got us here. So even though it's painful, even though it can be not great, as I said last time, speak up. Because it's going to take us in our day to day lives making changes for us to make changes at the higher end. And it will. It will. Also, I think I talked about the military last time. So apparently the Marines have pretty much said no go for the war. And if that is 100% true from the piece of information I find, and I say that because it's so hard to trust media nowadays, kudos to the Marines. I really hope more of our military follow suit. But that is like a huge step. And I think that's fucking fantastic. Please, more. Say no. Say no. We don't need P45 PDF file, cannibal, rapist, to end the war. Our military says no. At least on our end, the war ends as well. So, kind of need that, I think. Not kind of, we do. We really need our military to step up right now. At any rate, man, it's so weird. Once you start like flipping switches in your brain, you start changing your perspective and the way you do things. It's so different. I feel like I'm exploring myself all over again. All right, honey. Most likely, I would be down. The only way that would change is if I found a new job. I'm going to be going to the unemployment office and hope that I can get it. I'm not sure if I will. It depends on if I can convince them that me stating how I was being talked to will make a difference or not. I've already been putting in applications. I actually, before this all happened, I was putting in applications for new places because I had already decided that I wanted to move on. I had already been noticing that my manager didn't like me and she was always in competition with me. And for anybody who knows me, I do not like competing. I don't compete, but I really don't like it when other people compete with me because then they just try to sabotage. And I have a mindset of team player. We're a team. So if you're competing with me and you're jealous of me, chances are you're going to sabotage me and you're going to try dragging me down. And at the end of the day, that's what she had been doing. And I already know it. For anybody else who thinks that they're going to be able to do that, I've had a lot of people play that game with me. I know when people don't like me now. I watch energies. I watch behaviors. I fucking know. I don't, I'm not into it. Move on. Nice, Hasted. Did you want to? I wouldn't mind like watching a movie or something on Friday again if you want. I like doing that. I'm gonna be honest, I really do like doing the movie watch. Um
Money don't jiggle jiggle.
I like to see a wiggle wiggle for sure.
Make me wanna dribble dribble.
Also, for anybody who's subscribed, you guys can do a blurb walk on. Hasted, you haven't used yours in a hot minute. You should use yours. For those who are subscribed, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. For those who do anything for the channel at this point and those who lurk, I really appreciate it. On the net, while we are what we are until I can get an Ethernet cord, I'm probably going to have to rotate who I'm lurking and not lurk quite like I used to, because I'm not on the same type of net that I used to be on. And I don't really want to have them up the net here because I can tell you right now, while I'm not working, spending more money on the internet is not something I want to do. I also have Netflix, so but I don't have any of the others. Netflix is the only one I pay for at this point. Thank you, subs. I am probably going to try picking a sponsorship here soon. Sometime this week, probably. If anybody is willing to do a sponsorship with me, I'd really appreciate it. That'll help with bills a little bit. I might go back to trying to donate plasma again. I might do that too. At the moment, I'm not too worried. I do have about 4 months worth of savings of all my bills at least, so it shouldn't be too bad. And if I get on unemployment, it'll be even better, but I'm not holding my breath for that. Our society definitely does not like people speaking out against bad behaviors. So anyways, I guess we'll get back to the game. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight, to be honest. I am like really beat. We did move almost everything in here, and I got a bunch of stuff that's in the garage today. We moved it all. And I still got to make the bed, and I got plants that I got to deal with too. So you finally coming around, are you? You might have to manually do it, honey. I don't know if the command will actually work.
are beautiful
There it goes.
and capable of great things. Like a
What up,
murder.
baby?
Don't do
Is
that.
that Gooey too?
Unless it's completely necessary.
That is Gooey. Hi, Gooey. How you doing? Thank you, Annie. I am happy. The thing that actually just makes me the most happy is the fact that even though I've had all the stressful things that I've had, I am able to maintain finding happiness and not letting it destroy my mood too terribly much. So I don't think I have anything that can be planted that only takes 3 days. Oh no, I do have something planned, because that does. No. It's up there. Are you doing any better? You feeling okay? Feeling good? Okay or good? Or both? I got sushi today. So that's something. Love you too, you said that you can't do anything, don't do something. I love you, but you don't need to do that, honey. Wait, I don't want those in there. Just, I don't keep a couple of those. Oh, I haven't kept any of those yet? Okay, well that works. Check that Pokemon, and then I'm gonna go check. I love you too, honey. Thank you for the biddies. Oh, that looks good, Dewey. I want some of that. Where's mine? So what's all in the clams? Or are those oysters? Oysters. They're oysters? Maybe? Might be wrong. Thank you, Wasted. I don't know what we're doing in game. I really don't. Maybe we'll chop down some trees because I got a lot of trees. Mussels in a creamy cheese sauce? Ah ha ha ha. Where's mine? So I live actually up in the hill a little bit more. And a little bit further away from everything. It's actually a really weird place because like it's a lot of subdivision, but also a lot of warehouses. It's interesting. Richard made a comment that just made me giggle. He goes, "Well, you know, if the zombie apocalypse happens, you're right across from a bunch of warehouses that have food in them, and you're away from like the main group of people." Really, Houston? Oh shit. We're gonna have to figure out a new emote. Oh yeah, so something I might work on now that I'm not burning energy at a job. I am thinking that it's time that I finally redo all of my panels and the branding, but also not the branding. Thank you, Louie, honey. Love you too. So I want to keep my stream name, but I think I want to change a little bit of. Oops. I'm 1 year older than you. I thought you were younger than me. Learn something every day. Well, I just turned 41 today, so I am loving my 40s. So just to be 100% boy. Ooh, the dumplings. I did have some gyoza today. Although the gyoza, the place that we just ate today, aren't nearly as good as the K restaurant, the Korean restaurant. Hasted. Thank you, Maddie. Oh, you guys got a hype train going? That's why you did that. Back to lurking, about to go live with some nice. AV, I don't think I can lurk you right now, sadly. On this net. Maybe. I got one person pulled up. I'm trying not to do a bunch of lurks because this net is nowhere near as good. Nice. You're in on that, I do believe. I think all three of you got in on that. Yeah, you're the conductor. Thank you, AV. Okay, we're good. Oh, I gotta pet the kitty. I need... Yes, you are. It says you're the conductor. You're the bits conductor. What do you mean? No, Natty was the third person. The conductor is based on who gives the most in bits and in subscriptions. Yes, you are, honey. Did I get this going yet? I don't know. Let's go see if I got this. Oh, I do have it here. What I need in that case is the side. Oh, you're adorable. I might know you a little too well as well. Just saying. Considering I knew exactly what you were stressing about. Okay, so we're gonna go. What is needed for a silo? Also, apparently one of my bookshelves is taller than the other, so I'm using. I ain't even kidding. I'm using a bookshelf for each one of my computer screens at the moment. Stone, clay, and copper. I just got a bookshelf in my lap for my keyboard and mouse. Okay, so stone, copper, and clay is what I said. Right? I did not pay any attention, apparently, to how much copper was needed. Should do it. Hey, Sid, you're talented. You just spanked your own butt. Oops, I went the wrong way. Wait, did I put him? I did put him aside. I think I just have it way down. Nope, I do not have a side of them. Okay. So I think we're gonna put this. I know where I want to put this. There, I guess. You did that on purpose. You're taking Hastings' other cheek? Go for it. Hastings volunteering to take the spankings. How about that? You can say no, Hastings, but so happy she's not freaking out anymore. Yeah, I just looked back and saw that. But you didn't. Oh, I don't think it went anywhere because no one added to it. Yeah, we were only at 69% of level 1. But between all of you, 1,110 bits. Thank you, guys. Unhinged. It has been a hot minute. How you doing, honey? Are you in Germany now? I'm so jealous if you are, but I hope you're having a blast. Hope life is treating you so well there. Oh man, you're gonna want to definitely do it soon then, honey. They're pretty much talking about here soon no one's gonna be able to leave the country. We're all about to be fucking prisoners. I don't have the ability to. Although I'm actually, now that I have this address and I'm going to be here, I'm probably going to try getting my passport. Because they're, yeah. There's always the ability to just be a nomad. As long as I kept going through countries. But I don't know, the projections are within like a month. People have maybe a month before it's going to get really fucking bad. Especially for women. Women, it's going to be extremely bad to get out of this country. There's already signs that things are already being done through companies to hinder women. Well, I mean, considering a lot of things for 1,000 years were put into place just to have the patriarchy because women were seen as a threat. My favorite thing recently was everybody talking on both sides about how a lot of men are talking about there being a gender war on men. And the reason why it's my favorite is because the number of women who stupidly sat there and gone, there's no gender war. Yeah, there has been. It's just not been on men. It's been on women for thousands of years. The gender war has been on women. So, yes, there is one. It's just not against men. It's been on women. Women are the ones who've been dying because of it at exceedingly nasty rates. So, not just this country, actually. We still really can't to a great degree, but it just comes down to the fact that so many of us are just so sick of the shit that we're just doing it anyways. And we're just taking the risk. And the consequences that are coming as well. If you think for 1 second that the woman who got shot in Michigan wasn't shot because she made a joke and spoke her mind and murdered by that fucking ICE agent, then you'd be completely wrong. And this goes for anybody who thinks that she was 100% murdered because she was a white woman who spoke up and made a joke. Where is it in this one? It is in this one. As a side note, if there is anybody who wants to join on this, I can switch to co-op. I have a house here for someone. I know, you're fucking amazing, Unhinged. I miss you so much. I hope you've been doing well. I actually downloaded Duolingo. I started going through Spanish. I'm not doing a lot all at once, but I definitely started doing Spanish again. So. I mean, so I'm still left with the same problem I had for years. I don't know if you're in an ad or not. You'll have to let me know. Oh, I'll just wait. Okay, you're not. So I think I'll wait just a moment so that everybody else is out of it. German was the change you needed. I liked Spanish, to be 100% honest. I liked it. My problem is, and even while doing Duolingo, I can read and understand the majority of Spanish that I do. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to do that. My problem is when it comes down to a conversation, and I don't know if this is like an autistic thing or what, but my brain just decides to blink out. It just goes, we're done. We don't know what's going on. We don't know how to respond. We don't know what they're saying. But reading it, and to a degree writing it, like the weirdest thing for me was starting this Duolingo and looking at the Spanish, and I already knew what they were saying, what things were being said or written, and the opposite. But then again, I did take years worth of it. I took, I think, 2 years in middle school, 2 years in high school, or 3. And then I even took it in college too. I tried taking Spanish so much. I actually really loved how the conjugating works. My favorite thing was the fact that whatever you're speaking about, the word changes to mean what you're speaking. So here, English, we have one word that can mean 10 million things, and you have to figure it out through context. But like, I like that the whole conjugating thing allowed you to know exactly what was being spoken to. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, Unhinged, I think it's actually more that I needed to be more submersed in it. You know, having it be more of a natural portion of life. Yeah, Unhinged. To me, and I think it's my autism again, like, I think that's absolutely fucking amazing to have it change. Because then you know, there's no needing to deal with context. Yeah, see, that's what's, I think, needed more. It's just more consistently utilizing. Should I ask why? I don't know. I don't know the significance of it. Oh, it's super silly to say. Fair. Excuse me. Dang it! I'm out of space. This is not okay. Oh no, I'm not out of space. Why does it say... So it is out of space. Okay. Okay. So, do me a favor one of these times if you're willing, and have him say it and record it, and then send it to me. Because I'd love to hear him say it, since how he loves it so much. If you're willing. I understand if not, because he's a munchkin. But... I think that'd be fun. He's so funny. Good. I mean, that's the best way to learn a language, is to enjoy what you're doing with it. Just, I think. All right, can I take these out? Okay, anything else I miss? I don't think so, thank goodness, because I'm out of that. Put that there. Oh, yeah, back to what I was saying. Oh, I did actually share that. Okay. I'm all over the place. Don't mind me. Not very many, have I? I guess it is. That's not good. Oh, take one of these to him. I have so much to unpack now. I gotta go through some things that I want to get rid of and sell. I think I'm probably actually going to try selling off like a big portion of my movie collection. I just don't watch them. And in the event that things just continue to get worse in this country, I want to be able to have just a bare minimum pick up and go. I don't know what's coming, but I know there's more coming. If we don't get our military on board and stepping up, we got even more shit that's coming here soon. No one's ready for it. Actually, that's not true. There's a lot of homesteads right now. There's a lot of small homesteading communities and a lot of people making communities right now because they're aware. So it's a lot of people. Thank you. It's actually been a pretty good day. We got moved too. We got the rest moved. I don't have it all unpacked, but it's moved. And I got a makeshift streaming thing set up, so thank you. I love you. I'm glad you came through. Thanks. I think that was Xavier as well. Thank you, honey. I think it's got part of the name not showing because I'm sure I have a feeling. All right, we might go chop down some more trees because I don't know what the heck I'm doing in this game at the moment. Outside of finishing off summertime. Thank you, Cypress. I've been doing mostly well. And I love you. I've chopped down enough trees already. I should probably go take out these logs. Let's go do that. And we're chilling on Stardew. The internet isn't quite as good here. I'm also not hardwired in because I'm a ways away from it and I'm down the stairs. So I'm not all sure what's going to work on this internet. With streaming, that is. Because streaming adds an extra layer of hunger. See, there's the other house. So yeah, I have a couple houses in here. Good job, Cypress. I was gonna say, your dad beat you here. And he wasn't even the first. I did go out and have sushi today. I treated my buddy to it because he treated the last time, and that was my birthday gift from him. And he helped me move today, so yeah, I spent my day moving everything into this new place, and so I treated both of us to sushi. I also have leftover sushi. Well, actually, I got it ordered to go so I could have it tonight because I also don't happen to have much food right now because I had eaten down. You did. Technically, that's not the stream, but yeah, I did actually mention that in the stream. You were the first person to message me. For some reason, Richard called me yesterday and wished me a happy birthday. Yesterday. But he remembered. Grandma sent a card and I got that before moving, so that's good. I got mail forwarding set up. Oh, he definitely tried. I was really surprised. I think that's the first time I've ever had Richard all on his own. So but I also had someone on Facebook wish me happy birthday yesterday too. I just thought it was strange because I don't think I've ever had multiple people the day before my birthday wish me happy birthday. But Jim, you were definitely the first today. I was very pleasantly surprised. Oh geez, I forget all the time. I forgot. I remembered like earlier in the week Xavier's birthday and then forgot it. I think I worked on his birthday though. Kind of. That's why I forget. I had to like put up a sticky note of Hastings' birthday. I think that's what I need to do once I finally like get fully settled is just have a thing on the wall that says everybody's birthday. So, because I definitely have out of sight, out of mind issues. 100%. An ADHD thing that, you know, it was fun to learn that I had ADHD finally. Because then I learned neat little tricks, which is why I have 3 different calendars that I will be putting back up again here soon. Although some of them I don't use as much because now I've got the habits built in finally. Definitely find the calendars are really good for helping to get me in. Oh, yeah, that happens too. I have like 2 extremes with making plans to play games. I either remember and then it doesn't work out and then I'm bummed. Or if I made it like the week before and someone else asked me to play, I completely forget. I will still go with the original because if I made plans with someone, I want to hold to them. But oh no, don't destroy my ship, please don't destroy my ship. I need to see if I can make the rods yet. Don't destroy my stuff. Mika, thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody who's here on my birthday. He doesn't actually stream, although I think the one time that in the past that he did stream, I still remember the day that he was playing League of Legends, which he doesn't. Shooting Jedi, that was. He did something really good. It's like my sister would be so proud of me. And he did do really good. I was proud. I never expected him to say that. So that was kind of like a sweet point for me. My brother's older than me by 4 years, so. Oh yeah, I needed to go. Rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. I need to fish. Fish. Why do I not have a Wiggles? Wiggles would tell me where to get the fish. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest. It's something you have to enjoy and want to do. Because it takes a lot of work. And if you don't do a lot of work, then you're probably going to be there with one or two people, and maybe them quiet the entire time. So you have to enjoy doing it. But, oh yeah, that's why I came for these. I got a lot of money on me. I do. I should go upgrade. That might be a few things. That. Jim, you really should though, because you're hilarious. Like, you crack people up all the fucking time. You would be 100% an entertaining watch. Yeah, that's the other thing. You talk an absolute lot. I don't have people to talk to. I don't. I fail. Hey, no, that's not always the case. You lie. That's not always the case. I remember times when you weren't smoking any, and you're still a chatty. What is it? Chatty Cathy, and cracking jokes and laughing. You definitely are more when you smoke weed. There's no denying that. Definitely more. Well, you talk too much in the good way. I talk too much in the bad way. Also a good way, but a different type of good way that's also... do I need cherry or an apricot? No. So I need apple. Oh, I didn't even put money into this. Okay, so I already took those ones in there. Okay. Fine. I don't need the other ones. I personally don't like to verbally talk as much because of my ears, if I had to be completely honest. They're far more sensitive than they used to be. It's kind of not fun. What did I just say I was... Oh yeah, go upgrade. Where's my watering can? We'll go upgrade water. You know what? I like texting. I'll talk a little bit on the phone, but if I'm going to talk, I'd rather it just be in Discord instead. Because then I get to wear this, which helps a little bit. Also, Discord having the noise suppression really does help. I have not tried Deadlock. I don't even know if I have Deadlock, to be honest. Shit, I need to grab it. I'm all over the place. In-game, that is. You better watch what you're doing with those claws, Missy. Thank you. There. All right. What's it about? I know that Cypress has been saying he's been playing it. Is it PvP? Thank you, Poughton. I should have seen if I had. Just oh, that's what I need to do. Oh yeah, then I probably won't. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since I left League of Legends and most PvP games that are grindy PvP games, my life with gaming has been a lot happier. I had to be 100% honest. I don't know. I guess now I don't really care to do much PvP. I'll play a little bit of Sea of Thieves, but I avoid the PvP. And DBD, I don't really consider it the same type of PvP. Because I play it just to be stupid now, not competitively. I don't know, maybe that's how I needed to look at like League of Tears and other games. Maybe that's the problem. Well, that's nice. Do that. Do that. Hey, a lightning rod. That's what we've been needing. We're gonna do that. So we just have the 25k left. I think, have enough money and enough crops coming through that I should be able to make only Sunday. Ah. I'll have to check it out. I'm available. So. And see about getting it downloaded. The other thing is right now, until I get an Ethernet cord put in, I'm playing off of Wi-Fi at the moment. Wait, can I make these? I'm probably about to get electrocuted. Oh, I can't. Iron bar. Yeah, I have the materials to make this. I don't remember how many it's in. Let's go. I don't know what I got out of that, but there. Yeah, I have to take a look at it because I'd love to play something with you guys. But I'm not gonna make any promises because PvP games are kind of not top tier, I guess you could say, of enjoyment. Hopefully I'm not too late in the day to put those out. So I need those batteries. Shit, should have left that down. finish that? She did. Okay, so I can start collecting to that. I should go buy a couple of chicks. Silent as well. Yeah, this is all gonna turn a new color here soon. I think I was gonna go fishing and then I failed. You watch the claws, Missy. I tell you. You know, leave it to me streaming and her jealousy being the one thing to get her out of her angry, petrified, not happy about moving state. I swear to God, she has so much jealousy for me streaming, talking to you guys. Nothing else would get her out of her hiding spot. Please. The goal here with doing this, if anybody's wondering, is it cuts it back just enough and I'm getting food put into the silo. But it's not cutting it back so much that it's not going to just keep growing so I can do it again. The goal right now is to fill up the silo. Oh yeah, it is that time. You're not the only one. This is normally around the time I've been going to bed lately. Maybe 10 or 11, but yeah. Mostly 9. It's interesting. You were not the only one who's old. I love you too. And get some good sleep, hopefully. Filled up that set. I could have swore it used to do more than 240. I don't know how many I need for this. You stick a claw in my butt, and we are going to have problems, Missy. I promise you, you will have a non-happy Ivy on your hands. You know. Stream seems best. I hope we're okay. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for, though. Yay! I got battery! And another battery. And another battery. Good. Needed those. Oh yeah, I know what it's going to do. Maybe go fishing too. A little bit more money fishing. Skills, thank you, honey. Are you excited for yours? I'm trying to like harp it into my brain. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to see about some piercing. Where did I go? Oh yeah. Pretty good. I got the moving all done with Richard's help, and him and I treated him and I after he helped me to sushi. So we got sushi. You know what I want to name them? Dilly and Dally. I'm gonna get to them. Yeah. Then I've just tried to set up what I could in here. I had to. I originally had set up over there, but it would not connect to the net. But one tiny little, I had less than 3 megabytes per second download speed. It wasn't gonna work. So I had to move everything all over again. I still have to got so much to unpack. And I gotta go through, I want to see if I can sell some of my book collection and my movies. The spot, it's because, so the Wi-Fi router is upstairs, like the other side. So being all the way back there meant that it had to go through ceiling, walls, multiple walls, as well as a staircase. So it just, yeah, that's why. Here in this spot, I have 2 bars and I think 35 megabytes per second. I think that's what it is, anyways. So it's a little better. I didn't want to test anything that was like super heavy duty though. Because I don't know how well the net's going to hold up. And I knew Stardew was going to be probably the easiest to handle and stream at the same time. So, excuse me. How's your day been, Skills? And thank you for your words, by the way. Oh, shit, you just hit. No, you be nice to me. You be nice. Oh, nice. You're at work right now? Okay. No, stop that. Stupid. Bet it was another pipe. As bad as the pipe in League of Legends. Ooh. I most definitely, I think, being right out for this day. My eyes are struggling. I'm glad I got a little bit of time with everybody though. Honestly. I figured out some form of setup, but that's good. Thank you, Gimme. I appreciate you coming through. Getting free ore here. My God, that's such a cutie emote. Are you proud of yourself? You stunk up the room? Huh? Boop. Yay, hasted! Let's go. Are none of the fish I'm looking for here? Maybe they're not even this season. Probably should have looked it up on the way. I made that way harder than it should have been. Way harder than it should have been. I'm guessing you're listening on your way home from work, Hasted. Okay, I gotta level up. Let's go. That area is not for you, my dear. I do not want you behind my computer stuff. I need to get books on my shelves. They're stable. What did you do? Yes'm? Good. Be safe getting home. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna read out after this day. So tired. I'm so happy everybody came out for me. Guaranteed. So we still have to bring through all the energy. Oh, I forgot to pet the chickens or put food out for them. I am just terrible owner in this game, apparently. Oh no, they had food. But I didn't pet them. Shit. Well, they got food. It's okay. I need to go back here. Just in case it's a rainy day. Find a raid victim. Thank you guys so much for coming out, sharing a little bit of time with me for my birthday. I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Let's see real quick. Ryu, thank you for the raid. Lara, thank you for the raid as well. I appreciate you both. Hey Sid, thank you for the biddies. Gooey, thank you for the biddies. Skills, thank you for the biddies. Natty, thank you for the biddies. And the hike train, guys. Thank you everybody who came out today. You made my day. Bye. I'm getting Circle of Doom as I'm trying to do this, so bear with me. Alright, we're gonna read Debonair. He's playing some Dead by Daylight. Show him some love. For anybody who wants to emote, there they are. Keep a lookout here soon. I'm going to try updating all the panels, I think. And changing up the vibe a little bit to better match who I am now rather than who I started the stream 5 years ago as. Because I am definitely not the same person. Thank you guys so much. And hey, Sid and Skills, I hope you both have a good, safe trip home and a good rest after work. I love you guys. Bye.